All right, everybody, welcome back to another listing tour. Today we are at 7077 Quinpool Road. I'm Tom Moore, your host of the Living in Halifax Real Estate channel, where we come out with videos every week on moving to Halifax, listing tours like the one behind me, and we're always looking forward to serving buyers and sellers alike. So my contact info is in the description below, and we've got a little Zoom meeting link there as well. So before we get into it, usually what I like to do, I start this out with a little bit of info on the house, a little bit of info on the neighborhood, kind of the amenities around, some park stuff, and then we'll head inside and do the tour. Special thanks to Neil Andreino and the MKR group at Remax for allowing us to take a look at this spot. So yeah, this is a fully modernized, fully updated 3-bed, 3.5 bathroom. It's got some unbelievable views of the Northwest Arm. You've got a nice, beautiful porch upstairs, and then a little kind of entertaining area out the back there. Plenty of parking here, and the accessibility is the key thing as well. So without further ado, I'll take you around the neighborhood a little bit, tell you what's kind of great about the location here, and we'll head inside. All right, so here we are up in kind of the annex of the Halifax Shopping Center, and I'm gonna take my time here to kind of explain, I guess, what the amenities are around the house. So we're about, geez, like a 2-second drive away from the house. Obviously this big tall building right here that you can see behind me, that's a couple doors down essentially from the house. I'd say about a block. But in this area, we're in the annex. So you've got your grocery store, a liquor store, tentatively a Walmart, which may be moving, but there's obviously banks, and then a lot of other little commercial there. Across the street here behind me, that's the actual Halifax Shopping Center. So you got things like H&M, Zara. It's a pretty big mall, and it would provide all of your kind of shopping needs. The only things that would be left out from there, I guess, would be like Costco, as well as, you know, IKEA, Bass Pro Shops, things like that, which you have to get a little bit outside the city for. But overall, I mean, everything you could really need on a day-to-day basis is going to be right here. This is actually the junior high school behind me, the public junior high, or one of them in the area. So, you know, not too far for the kids. The elementary school is going to be, again, a couple blocks away, but if they're going to private school or something like that, those are very close by too. I'd say about 5-minute drives for 3 of the top private schools in the city. Finally, I guess the other thing worth mentioning would be the shops at Quinpool Road. So obviously at this house, you're on the bottom of Quinpool Road. So if you were to follow that road up the hill into the city, you'd be, again, probably a 1, maybe 2-minute drive, probably a 10-minute walk, I'd say, maybe 15. You'd be at a lot of kind of little mom and pop shops. So, you know, Quinpool's got lots of great restaurants, a few beer gardens, and a lot of coffee shops, right? So that's just another kind of close by shopping amenity right there. All right, so here we are virtually across the street. You can actually see the house. It's pretty much that little, right where that car is. It's right behind that car. And we're at one of the many parks kind of in the area. So the nice thing about this house is you walk across the street, you're literally at the ocean. This is kind of a look-off park. So we're at the end of the Halifax Arm, which is that body of water that curls around almost the island of Halifax, if you want to call it that. It's a peninsula. But you've got the harbor on one side, the Arm on the other. The Arm, this time of year, obviously nobody's swimming. It's a little chillier, a little grayer. But in the summertime, this place is just, it's unbelievably beautiful. You've got just a ton of boat traffic, a lot of wildlife here. Today there's no geese, but there's seagulls and pigeons. And so this is one of the parks right here. Now across, see where that big kind of treed area is? That's the Dingle. I'd say that's about a 5-minute drive from here. Unbelievable walking trails, just acres of it that kind of slope towards the water. And then there's some great park area down there, barbecue pits, things like that. It's actually lifeguarded in the summer too, which is great. And they've got a nice little playground. Then finally, if we were to kind of like look up that way, you've got a park just on the other side. So you see these trees, that power line there, there's a rail that runs along there. And on the other side of that, there's another kind of big sloping green area, great place to throw the ball for the dog. But the nice thing is here is that you're just very centrally located. If you wanted to go to an oceanside beach or something like that with waves, you could head off one way, probably 25 minutes to Crystal Crescent, or you could just cut right through the city, over the harbor, and head into Cole Harbor, and you'll be able to access a lot of beaches there within about 20-25 minutes. Last thing I'll mention, I guess, before I forget, right on top of this hill right here, you've got Chocolate Lake, which is in my opinion, one of the nicer lakes around Halifax. It's got this kind of cool turquoise color. Fun fact, I used to be a beach lifeguard there for a couple years, but just another great place to take the kids during the day, fully lifeguarded. They've got swimming lessons up there and everything in the summer. So yeah, you're really centrally located here to a lot of different amenities. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this quick little house tour right here at the bottom of Quinpool Road. Obviously, we got this beautiful look off here from the roof, and I'm sure in the summertime, when it's a little bit warmer and the sun's out a little bit longer, it's a great place to have a meal or have a coffee or have a drink, whatever is your poison. But other than that, thanks for tuning into this video. We'll be out with another one next week, so be sure to like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Have a great day.